Sirideva for Ranpad Group and our match referee, Mr. Tiron Vijayawardena. Tobacco will toss the coin. Heads is the call. Heads has come down. Ranpath Group has won the toss. Munada Karana Kalpanava Sachinta. විශේෂ හේතුවක් තියෙනවද?
අපි හොඳ බැටින් ලයින් එකක් ඉන්නවා. ඩවුන් කන්ඩිෂන් එකත් හොඳයි. අපි මුලින් බැට් කරන්න හිතුවා.
first game tournament එකේ කොහොමද preparations?
අපි ටූර්නමන්ට් එක කලින් ප්‍රැක්ටිස් මැච් එක කරා. පුහුණු වීමත් හොඳයි. ක්‍රීඩකයන් හොඳින් ඉන්නවා. හොඳ සූදානම් ඉන්නවා.
අද තරඟෙට සුබ පැතුම්.
Thank you.
අමිලව කාසිය වාසිය ජයග්‍රහණය කරා නම්
නෑ ඇත්තටම මම ප්ලෑන් කරන් හිටියේ කොහොමද අපි බෝල් කරන්න. ඉතින් ඒකට තමයි අපි රෙඩි වෙලා ඉන්නේ. අපිට හොඳ බෝලිං අටැක් එකක් තියෙනවා. ඒ වගේම පළපුරුදු ප්ලේයර්ස්ලා ටිකක් ඉන්නවා. අපි හොඳින් පුහුණුවීම් කරලා තියෙනවා. අපිට හොඳ තරගයක් දෙන්න පුළුවන්.
මොකද්ද ඔයා හිතන්නේ අද හොඳ ස්කෝර් එකක් රිස්ට්‍රික්ට් කරලා චේස් කරන්න?
අපි try කරන්නේ කොහොමත් ලකුණු 100කට අඩුවෙන් කණ්ඩායමක් තියාගත්තත් අපිට ඇත්තටම ලේසි. ඒක ලේසි නෑ. නමුත් අපි හොඳ බෝලිං අටැක් එකක් දීලා අපි try කරනවා ඒ ගන්න තියාගන්න.
ටූර්නමන්ට් එකට full ready ද ටීම් එක?
අනිවාර්යෙන්.
Good luck at the game.
Thank you.
The news from the centre is that Ranpath Group have won the toss and elected to bat first.
Thank you. Thank you, Ricky. So the news is that Ranpath have won the toss and they'll be batting first. The sun is out. Can see in the background a bit of clouds, but there's no threat of any rain. Quite hot out here. The two teams they're playing their first game in this tournament for this year, the F division. So incidentally, the MCA, this is the 6th MCA Fairfirst F division T20-OVER league tournament. Few small mishap early on, but we are live now. And Ranpath just give you, they won the toss, they're batting first, and they lost their first wicket in the first over, the second delivery. Apologies for that slight delay. Gentle medium pace runs on the board, the first runs on the board. So it's 1 for 1. Just missed the first wicket. This is the bowler. Wide. Well, it was gentle medium pace, but you saw getting some movement away from the new ball. Just pull it in those areas. See that one a little bit shorter. If you can keep it up to the batsman, you might get some movement. It's Kushan Subasinghe and Sachinta Sirideva. Sirideva, the skipper. So again, short driven into the covers, and Kushan Subasinghe off the mark. End of the first over. The score has moved down to 3 for 1. Let me just give you the batsman who was out was Niron Buddhasiri. Caught by Shian Rodrigo bowled Inam Amin for no score. Phase 3 deliveries, that was the wicket that we couldn't bring to you. Losing the first wicket without any runs on the board. It will be Subasinghe on strike. Matisha De Silva is the new bowler. Can you see a little bit of movement taken on the full, but just a little bit of movement in there. Gentle medium pace, but if you keep it up to the batsman, there will be some movement. Longish run up. See whether that was just a loosener. That one sliding down the leg, definitely called a wide. So both the opening bowlers starting off the spell, the first over with a wide in the over. Something they'll want to cut down. Again, keeping it up to the batsman. This is good, in line with the stumps. Bit of a shuffle in the run-up, not looking very comfortable. The run-up not smooth, shuffling at now pitched up. This time they'll take the single into the gap, driven into the gap, not with a lot of power, but just placing it into that gap for a single. Again, sliding down leg, given as a wide. Give you the match officials for today. It's Pramod Madhushankar, the two umpires, Pramod Madhushankar and Amal Mallavarachi, standing out there. And the match referee, Mr. Tiron Vijayawardena. Wide outside, there was some moving further away. That one was there to be hit. Batsman not giving it the full swing, called a wide. And helping us out with the scoring is for this game Saman Piris and Chintaka Munasinghe. And again, that beats the diving fielder. That will be the first boundary. Nicely played it down intentionally. Packed offside field. Point fielded, bringing out the dive, but just couldn't cut it off. That will give Kushan some confidence. Has quickly moved up to 12. We are still in the second over. 3 wides in this over. Short delivery. That might be called another wide. Down the leg. Yes, that's the 4th wide in this over. So, have to bowl 10 balls in this over. Just giving away free runs. That's much better. Still one more delivery left. Alicia De Silva. Quite a long over. This time batsman not quite sure, but manages to get a dot ball in and finish a 10 ball first over. 10 runs conceded, and it's 13 for 1 after 2 overs. To give you the members of the team, the openers, their hands in there, taking edge, no slips in place. Need to get that slip in place if you're looking to bowl out to the off stump and try to get that edge. So Ranpath opening with Niron Buddhasiri was out in the third delivery of the day. Run down the leg side. That is given again. Try to glance it down towards fine leg and goes to the wicket keeper. Similar dismissal from the first. Amin picks up his second. Yes, definitely a thick edge ball moving quite away, and credit to the wicket keeper. He covered it well. That's the skipper walking back. Sachin, they've gone for 2 of 5, and it's 13 for 2. The new batsman Rumesh Bandara walks in, another right-hander. Amin been pretty lucky, because that was moving down the leg. There we see Rumesh Bandara's the highest of 55. 55 not out. Amin pretty lucky, not a lot of pace, just very gentle medium pace, ball going down the leg side. Batsman playing at it, getting an edge. Basically, he was running it down to find leg where wicket keeper. It was very fine, so the wicket keeper got around. Even as a wide, so plenty of wides in this inning so far. Just the third over. We had 4 wides in the previous. I think it's around 6 wides now. We've seen 6 extras. This one played in there. Apesh over. It's actually into that gap in the covers. Lucky it didn't go to hand. So Ramesh Bandar off the mark. Bowler not happy, been stopped in its stride. Some movement on the side. Nicely bowled again. Just enough movement to beat the bat. Kushan Subasinghe will have to bat long. Already lost 2 wickets. Oh, pushing at it. No real deal of purpose. Plays the ball on merit. So that's the end of the third over. Dot ball to end that over. And it's 15 for 2. I mean, 2 overs, 2 for 5. Give you the better so far. Niran Buddhasiri was out for no score. Kushan Subasinghe is not around 6. Sajitha Siri. The skipper was out for 2. Now it's Ramesh Bandara on 1. And to follow is Ravindu Suryarachi, Manjula Vanyarachi, Laknath Pereira, Dinal Pereira, Ashen Sirivardhana, Anjana Vimukti, and Sudhar Sampath, the wicket keeper. Another wide starts off. So wayward bowling. Whenever the ball straight, they picked up wickets. We give you the Sierra Tobacco side as well. Chanita Premasiri, Shihan Rodrigo, the wicket keeper, Matisha De Silva, Amila Maduranga, the skipper, Hashan Vijay Sekhar. Oh, just a wild swing, feet nowhere, going down the leg, trying to hit it. I just get the feeling that if Ramesh Bandar gets something on bat, it will be flying in the air. Got the Saman Vijay Ratna, Ina Mamin, Yashika run 1, Banuka De Silva, passing to De Silva and Lakshan Jayawardena. There again another wild swing. Nowhere close to the ball. Feet nowhere. He'll need to do is get his foot to the pitch of the ball. Just cannot. No, it's just a 20-over game, but you need to make sure you contact properly. Batting at the top of the order. Need to make sure that you do the scoring. The Tom makes contact but can't pierce that gap. Is a short fine leg, a short third man there. Point, a cover, extra cover. There's actually 2 extra covers there and the mid off. Again outside just over the bowler's head. Like I said, if he makes contact, ball will go in there. Another run goes to the non-strikers, and there we see that right at the bottom part of the bat. Again, that's another wide delivery. So Matisha De Silva, his first over, he bowled 10 deliveries. And now he's bowled 2 wides in this over. He'll be bowling. He'll have to bowl 8 deliveries. Already bowled 6 in this over. 2 more to go if he can keep it straight. Much better. And driven into the covers. No run. Five fielders on the off, all in the circle. Short third, point, covers, extra covers, and the mid off. Again, that's another wide. Not quite sure. Bowling quite away from the stumps and pushing it even further. This will hurt them. So far 9 wides. This time outside, there was some smashed into the covers. There is a deep extra cover there. Doesn't feel cleanly, but the batsman happy with the one. That's not good running. You need to put pressure on the fielders, especially if they don't collect it clean. That comes to the end of the 4th over. Another longish over. After 4 overs, it's 20 for 2. Now it's the wicket taker. That one nicely played in the gap. That will run down to the boundary for 4. Kushan Subasinghe, that's his second boundary. He likes it in that area. Very good on the off. Manages to get that gap. Batting outside his crease. Much straighter. I mean, he has looked good. He has considered that boundary. Excellent figures, and he has managed to pick up wickets. Both wickets to fall. Again in line. This time pushed past the bowler. Batsman scamper through for a single. It was good calling by Kushan, because he knew it was passing the bowler. Played it with soft hands. Called his partner in, and his partner responding. This one hammered in there. Fielder getting under it. Oh, makes a meal out of it. Don't think he even got his hands to it. Just went through his hands. That was a relatively easy chance. That was just hammered to whatever part he wanted to, but there you see, just going through his hands. Don't think it even touched his hands. They normally say you don't call it a chance if it doesn't touch your hands. Nicely bowled again. Oh, straight back at him. You cannot say that that was not a chance. That should have been wicket number 3 for Amin. Time short, pulled. That's the first maximum for the day. Kushan, he is in a mood. If it's in his zone, he'll go for it. He saw it early. Rock back and just hammered it over that field. There is a fielder place there for that shot, but nothing that he can do other than just watch it sail away. 5 done, it's 32 for 2.
So we have a bowling change. Hashan Wijayasekara into the attack for the first time for today. First delivery scooped away in the air, wide of the fielder though. Good attempt, will keep it down to 2. Good morning and a warm welcome to the MCA grounds. We are coming to you live in the Mercantile Fairfax Insurance F Division Cricket Tournament, 20-over tournament. 16 teams participating, and today is the second day of this tournament. Started on the 15th Thursday, and Ranpad Group taking on Ceylon Tobacco. Ceylon Ranpad Group won the toss, elected to bat first. Ranpath Group, beg your pardon, Ranpath Group won the toss, elected to bat first. 5.2 overs, 34 for 2 now. Decent run rate, 6.38, though they have lost the 2 wickets. There's been a lot of wides, a lot of extras. Ceylon Tobacco haven't been able to get it on target as such. Just a big swash at that one. Not orthodox cricket, but picks up a single, nevertheless effective. Tobacco were looking to restrict Ranpath Group to 100 runs. They said that's a score that we're looking forward to chase. Ranpath will definitely want to get to around 150, which is going to be a defendable score. We saw 2 games played here the other day. EB Crazy took on HMB Assurance. HMB Assurance cruised to victory. Got over 200 runs and won by a big margin. In the second game, we saw Camera.lk win their match, getting over in that game they played, and chasing down a target. Didn't come easily, but they managed to get over the target to win their first game of the tournament as well the other day. So these 2 teams playing their first match, so they'll take a bit time to settle in, to warm up, to get into good rhythm, get their batting positions right, get their bowling strategies right as well. And the fielding, of course, these are not professional cricketers, as you may call it, but playing the game for the love of it, for fun, to enjoy, to continue playing cricket. Most of them are full-time employees of these respective organizations. They would have certainly done a little practice, played a few warm-up games, match practice as well, leading up, but it will take a bit of time definitely. 6 overs done, 35 for 2. As we come back, 36 for 2, we are in the 7th over of play. So Kushan Subasinghe, 18 of 18, 19 of 19 now. Going to run a ball, that is decent. That's what you need in a T20 cricket. Minimum run a ball, keep at a 100 strike rate. Keep the scoreboard moving at all times, especially in these power play overs. You cannot afford to play dot balls. Rumesh at the other end hasn't been able to get his timing right. He's struggled a bit so far. That's a big hoik again. It's in there. Field under it. Oh, good attempt. But the opportunity has gone begging. That was a very good attempt indeed. Did the hard work, put in the dive, got his hands under it, but unfortunately just could not hold on. The ball has ricocheted down to the boundary for 4 runs. Take a look at that one again. A big swing. looking to hit everything. You feel for the fielder. He did the hard work. And Rumesh Thark, if I'm right, has got away with that one. Mix up, mix up, mix up. Again the dive comes in. It's all happening down there in the center. The bowler, Madhuranga, isn't happy. He thought probably there was that opportunity. The throw was so decent throw. You cannot blame the fielder. But nevertheless, I think he would have got in time. So Ranpath after 7 overs are 42 for the loss of 2 wickets. So we have several matches happening today in 3 venues in this F Division tournament at Thurston College Ground. Siam City Cement 23 for 6 against Sri Lanka. Really struggling out there. We have those 2 games happening today. Tomorrow we have 3 matches to be played at the moment here at the MCA grounds. Umpires for today, Pramod Madhushanka and Amal Mallavarachi, the 2 officiating umpires. Good wicket keeping. That was right in the block hole. Followed the batter. Wicket keeper did well to get to that. Our match referee for today, Mr. Tiron Vijay in charge. Senior former ICC umpire. Now turned umpire's mentor, coach, we may call it, trainer. And match referee as well for these mercantile games. Ball him! You miss, I hit. Wicket to wicket. Hashan Wijayasekara. And it was on the cards. Rumesh was swinging at everything. Everything that came his way, he was just swinging at it, giving himself some room. He had luck in the last over. That was a nothing shot. That was not a good cricketing shot at all. The length wasn't there to pull that. It showed that he didn't have the technique to handle it. Rumesh Bandara departs for 12. And Ranpad Group have lost their 3rd wicket in the 8th over, 42 for 3. So far, Nirun Buddhisiri was out without scoring. Sachin Siriwardena was out for 2. And now Rumesh Bandara is out for 12. Kushan Subasinghe has hung in there. 19 of 20, 2 fours, 1 6. He's played responsibly well and has managed to control this innings. He needs some partnerships here now. Inam Amin, 3 overs, 2 for 17. He's been the pick. Matisha De Silva, 2 overs for 15. Wijayasekara has picked up his first wicket. So Ravindu Surya has walked into bat. This is that final wicket to fall. Big swing, nothing short, nowhere near that. He was neither forward, neither back. Just swinging for glory and misses it completely. So they have lost their skipper as well. Sachin Sirideva is back in the hut. So now they need some partnerships here. Now you could see the new batter straight away. Ravindu looking to try to be cheeky, try to be fancy. What they need is a bit of orthodox cricket. Get 4-5 runs per over. Probably take it till the 15th over and then put in a launch from there onwards with wickets in hand. You need to play some proper cricket here. And there is nowhere near that. I mean, you could see that he was not good enough. All you need is to bowl full and straight, and wickets will come, either clean bowled or LBW. You could see that the batter Unfortunately, he was not up to the task. From the earlier delivery he played, you could see that he was going to struggle to get a bat on ball. And Ravindra Suryachi comes and goes. Vijay Sekhar has hit him but twice in this over. 42 for 4. And we're in the 8th over of play. So Dinal Pereira is coming to bat. As you see, nothing much there to talk about. Not many runs, not many runs at all, new to the game. But can he get his highest score in this game? Now that's what's important. That's much better. Showed a bit of footwork, a bit of technique, playing straight. Gets off the mark. Kushan Subasingh is batting well. You need to rotate the strike. Give him much as strike as possible. 8 overs done, 42 for 4. So there is runs as Pasindu gives chase with an offer, and Kushan Subasingh obliging. The next one called wide. Good start to the over. He's batting well. He's showing some decent form, but most importantly, trying to play some orthodox cricket. You know, play the ball on its merit. Play the ball on its merit. If it's there to be hit it. If not, just nudge the single. That one was in the air for a while, but well short of the bowler. No harm at all. Bit of awkward bounce. Dinal Pereira. Now was that an outside edge? Wicketkeeper got his gloves. Can we see that again? For a while you thought that was off the face of the bat, is it, or was it just off the glove? Very difficult to say. Punched away off the back foot. We'll pick up another single. So he's off the mark, Dinal Pereira. Now that is a welcome. Hasn't runs behind him coming into this game. Hasn't played many games. But what they need from him is a good knock here. 15 or 20 runs from Dinal Pereira is very important. 50 on the board in the 9th over. 50 for 4. And half those runs are to Kushan Subasingh. Samila Madhurangana operating. 9 overs completed, 50 for 4 at the moment. Ranpath Group after winning the toss and electing to bat first. So few spectators watching the game, supporting their team. Once again, good batting. This is by Kushan Subasinghe. You could see that he's played some cricket during his younger days. Playing the ball according to which it should be played. Proper cricket, we may call it. Showing decent technique here in comparison to the others who have been all over the place. No footwork, miss and swing strategy. And credit to the bowlers from Tobacco as well. They're just stuck to their lines, lengths, done their basics. We saw a few wides in the first few overs with the new ball, but that could happen when it's your first game of the tournament. Try to get into a good rhythm, good groove. But Hashan Vijay Sekara, he's been up to the mark. You could see once again, looking to bowl full, looking to bowl straight. Not trying too many things. At this age, these days, some of them, have probably worked hard on their fitness to play this tournament. But it's not easy when you don't play regular cricket, especially with your official commitments, professional commitments. He'll be disappointed. Kushan Subasinghe missed out on that one. Probably could have worked it away for runs. It was on the pads. But he knows that he has to bat there. He has to bat till the end if a Ranpad Group are looking to get at least 120. It's very, very important that Kushan Subasinghe hangs in there. Takes it deep. Controls this batting. Because I feel if he gets out, this innings will fold up. That's a good shot. A little bit of soccer skills, football skills coming into play. Just a single. He would have probably thought that will go down to the boundary. But the fielder did well. Doesn't matter how it stopped as long as it has been stopped inside the boundary line. 3 runs off that over. He's bowled 3 overs, just given away 6 runs, picked up 2 wickets. Hashan Vijay Sekara, 10 overs completed, 53 for 4.
So at the halfway mark, it's 53 for 4. Looking down the barrel, Kushan fighting a lone battle. 27 runs of 26 deliveries. Amila Maduranga, stem shot, pulls it again. That's another maximum. No real great pace. You cannot bowl that shot. Taken to the cleaners. You already saw Kushan Subasinghe playing a pull. He's very strong there. Quite good on the pull and on the offside. He's done the bulk of the scoring. Few catchers going a begging as well. There we see, plays that shot pretty well. Tobacco have got that covered, but another single. Score moves on to 60. Kushan Subasinghe on to 34. More than half the runs are coming off Kushan's bat. Not very often to see balls being left by batsmen in a T20 game. This time cut down to the point field and no run. So this is what the the problem is, you must try and get the single and get your main batsman on strike. Oh, there it goes. No slip. Takes a thick outside edge into the boundary. Ranpath will take those runs. Dinal also won't mind it. But if there was a slip, that would have gone straight into that fielder's hand. Yes, definitely. Unlucky. Well, if you're looking to pick up wickets, I think you need to get the slip fielder in. Try to attack. 11 done. It's 64 for 4. Ranpath winning the toss, electing to bat first. Winners put a bother early on, losing a couple of wickets early. Thanks to Kushan Supersinger on 34. They've got up to 64 for 4. The fielders and the players taking a drinks break. So we're back on fielders in place. Kushan to take strike. Or spin. So it's Saman Vijayaratna, the new bowler off spinner. You see the ball just going away a bit from after pitches. Tad bit faster than a normal off spinner. Yes, there we see that was a wide. Called a wide as well. I bowled it even faster into the pitch. So needs to get his line and length right. And the ball wide outside the off stump. All the deliveries have been in that area. So another one. This time cut into the covers. Saman Vijayaratna so far not considered a run off the bat. Just wide. This one hoiked over. Fielder getting under it, and that is another drop chance. Is that number 4? Well. Those must be taken. And especially of Kushan Supersinger. did all the hard work, just couldn't hold on to the catch. That one again in there, but there is no slip or gully. Shot 13. At the end of the 12th over, it's 67 for 4. It'll be Amila Madurangana. Bowling his final over in this spell. None for 26 so far. Dinalperra quite content to just play it on its merits. It not actually looking, trying to do something, try to play it into a gap. This time he pushes it into the covers and they take that single, bringing Kushan on strike. And again, lazily trying to cut it, but can't beat the fielder. This has been good by the spinners. This is just gentle medium pace, I would say. Can't cut in this time. Going for that single. Fifth delivery, trying to get to the other end. Got just 2 runs in this over. Get into that gap again, another single. So Samdinal Pereira will keep the strike. And after 13 overs, it's 70 for 4. Down the leg side. Did he get some bat on it? Yes, the 1 run to Dinal. I think he missed out on it. Must be thinking at a boundary for the taking. But most importantly, getting Kushan on strike. Kushan is the man. He'll play a dot ball or two, but he can clear the ropes with ease. Needs to stick out there. But till about the 17th, 18th, and then start going for the runs. There we see playing a lazy shot wide outside the off stump, trying to play it on the leg. Ceylon Tobacco helping Ranpath with lots of wides in this innings. That time again, shot and pulled. He likes that shot. There is a fielder coming around. Get to it. So most probably it's just the 1 run. 12 extras and all 12 have been wide so far. This is the 14th over. Shot again pulled. Time Dinal Perra. Fielder covers it easily. It's nice to play it, but can't get a run. So projected scores showing 113, so maybe 120, 130 may not be enough on this ground, but still, if you can get to that, that will be a good fighting score. That one played uppishly on the bounce to the fielder. Kushan is important here. He needs to be there. They're looking at that 120, 130 mark. Not very confident, but manages to get better on ball. Gets a single. Will keep the strike. Sure, Ranpath will be happy. It's 75 for 4 after 40. See a change in bowling. The main wicket taker. Been brought back. He bowled 3 overs, 2 for 17. Took the first 2 wickets. Brought back with the idea of trying to see whether they can get the prize wicket of Kushan Subasinghe. Going at almost a runner ball, 39 of 40 deliveries. And hammered in there. He was such a brilliant catch there. And he does justice to the skipper, bringing him in a lot of faith. And finally, a catch has been taken. Kushan walking back for 39, and with that I think the hopes of Ranpath have gone. 100, 120 looking distance now. 75 for 5. Manjula Vanyarachi, the new batsman. And Amin straight away brought in to the attack. Strikes for his captain, so he has been doing good service here. Too close to cut. Then worked on the back foot. Fielding has been good in patches. We've seen quite a lot of catches been dropped, at least 4 chances today. This time Manjula works it towards the square leg region for a single. 1 One of our crew members think that Manjula looks a little like Titendra Taibu, but I think Taibu was much shorter and stockier. But the face looks a little like that. So Dinal works it onto the leg for a single. So now Dinal has been there for 18 deliveries, so it'll be all on him now to try and see that they bat the 20 overs. 15 done, it's 77 for 5.
So 77 for 5, 15 overs, final 5 coming up. It has been a bit of a struggle for Ranpath Group. Got off to a decent start, but then they lost those couple of wickets in the over, both clean bowled to hopeless cricket, hopeless shots. And that's where they were pushed on to the back foot. Saman Vijay Ratna operating. Down the leg side, gets away with it. He's been very decent, hasn't picked up a wicket, but kept things very accurately on the mark. Dinal Pereira has got to his high score of 12, and that is good to see him hang in there, give him some support, trying to build up a partnership. Another one, is that going to be leg buys? No, off the batter, says the umpire. So Ranpath Group get another single. Tobacco wanted to restrict them to 100 runs. They're on their way there. They said 100 runs will be a good target to chase. Oh, that came in quickly. Quick arm action. Just you could see straight rotation of the wrist, angling it in. Dot ball. Punched away through the offside. Played away upishly. They'll get another single though. Another good over. 16 done, 80 for 5.
කරගෙන
16 overs, 17th over about to be bowled. Lasantha Jayawardene has been introduced into the attack. First ball gets a wicket. Dinal Pereira was batting decently well. He's got the 13. But in the very first ball of his very first over in this game, the first ball is bowled in this tournament, Lasantha Jayawardene has struck a good catch by the wicket keeper, I'll tell you. He's been quite mobile behind the stumps. He's been very active. It was short, it was wide. Inside edge, you could feel a bit of, yes, not an outside edge, inside edge. Played on top of it. And a good catch. Umpire decides you're on your way. Shihan Rodrigo, the wicket keeper. Dinal Pereira debuted for 13. 80 for the loss of 6 wickets. Shortish delivery. Doesn't get it away, unfortunately. That was that last wicket to fall. First ball of the over. Looking to cut. It was a loose delivery. Nothing delivery. But the batter is not in good position. So Laknath is the new batter out there. Scrambles through for a single. Gets off the mark. Quickish delivery outside the off stump. Looking to cut, very close to his body, mix up in the center, needed a direct hit. The throw should have been better into the keeper's gloves for him to whip off the bails. Unfortunately, came off the bounce. Not the best of throws. He was looking to throw at the stumps. We'll take a look at that. It was a good bounce, very good bounce. He should have thrown to the wicket keeper. The wicket keeper too, I felt, even though it was on the bounce, had an opportunity to gather and break the stumps. I think it was an error, total error in fielding by the fielder and the wicket keeper. Miscommunication there. I think both had the opportunity either way to get that run out. Gonna begin. 17 done, 82 for 6. Driving through the offside. Picks up a single. Saman Vijayratna. Oh, what was that? That's a nothing shot from Laknath Pereira. Just trying to play a sort of a spoon shot, we may call it. What was he trying to do? It was neither a paddle, neither a sweep. No footwork, not in position, not orthodox. You could see he's not played a lot of cricket. But playing for the fun probably. Playing to enjoy, playing for the love of the game. It's good to see. It's good to see them showing the interest, the commitment for their team, Ranpad Group. This is what we want to see. Everybody get the opportunity to play cricket, but he'll be needing a little bit more practice as the tournament progresses, because you need to get your batting correct. Played away off the back foot. Tobacco have been good with the ball. They said 100 runs is what we are looking at. They are on course for that. 85 for 6. The captain will be very happy. Swash down the ground, fielded as well. Stops it. Still cannot find the boundary. Down at the Thurston College ground, Siam City Cement a 46 for 9 in 17 overs against Sri Lanka. So both teams not in a good position, but Siam City even worse than what Ranpath Group at Ranpath Group have almost got double the amount of those runs, 86, 87 now. So it's been a struggle for both teams, though batting first today. 18 done, 87 for 6. Picking up another single. Right in the block hole. Lasantha Jayawardene into his second over. He's been very good, very economical. Ball in the 19th. Can they find the boundary a couple of times? Get over that 100-run mark. Can Laknath and Manjula swing at glory now? Doesn't matter how they come, as long as they find the runs. It's only the singles at the moment. The bowler once again going for the ball. He's all over the place at the moment, running behind everything. The bowler needs to stay at the bowler's stumps because he's not going to stop that run once it goes towards mid-wicket. They'll anyway get one. But that's the enthusiasm shown. Again goes for the pull. Again picks up a single. Gone into the 90s. This time gets enough bat on it, but fielder is there. No chance of a run. Made good connection, but straight to the fielder. Not good enough. Manjula has to find the gap. Down the leg side. This is runs, wides. They need to come back for 2. It's running down to the boundary. 5 wides it is. Now that's a poor delivery from Lasantha Jayawardene. He was so economical. The final ball of his spell for today, you may say, because he cannot bowl the another over. It's the 19th of the innings. And this is the worst ball he's bowled. Down the leg side, lost it. He knows he's considered 5 runs. That will help the scoreboard. Every run counts for Ranpath Group. Hits it hard into the ground. Come back for 2. No 1 it is. 19 done. Final over coming up. 97 for 6. Played towards long on, picks up a single. So another single. Another single. Big swing once again. So swing and miss in this over. Ashan Wijayasekara into his final over, 2 for 7. He's been absolutely brilliant. Can Laknath Barrera get ball on bat? He's faced 9 deliveries for his 4. You cannot afford to play dot balls in a T20 game, especially in the last few overs. That's wide. You get a single. Those are lucky runs. They've got to 99. Swings at it down towards the deep mid wicket. Picks up 1. Will they come back for 2? Yes, they would. 100 on the board finally for Ranpad Group. Some relief there, get into the 3-figure mark. But Tobacco won't be too unhappy. This is the target they wanted, 100 runs. So they have managed to contain the final 2 deliveries. Full and straight. Swing again. Will get a single. Will they come back for 2? Field on to the ball. 2 it is. So finally, Laknath Barrera getting some runs. He's moved to 8. Can he finish this innings off well? Yeah, final ball coming up. 103 for 6 is that mini scoreboard at the MCA. Goes down the ground. Should come back for 2. Manjula take his chances. Slight misfield. Oh, should have come back. Now the opportunity. That was not needed. Not needed at all. They finally concede 2. Well, they wanted to. Could have kept it to 1. But the batters get to 105 for 6 in 20 overs. Winning the toss, the Ranpath Group. Batting first. I don't think they are made enough. But you never know. Cricket is a game of uncertainty. But they would have definitely wanted 130 or so to their total. But ended up at 105 for 6 in 20 overs. Tobacco will be the happier of the 2 teams going into the break. 10-minute break. And we'll be back with the run chase. Let's take a look at the scorecard. In this 6th MCA Fairfirst F Division tournament, Nirun Buddha Siri didn't last long. Sachinta Sirideva, the captain, 2 went very, very quickly. But Kushan Subasinghe, 39 of 41, 3 4s, 2 6s, held the innings together. Rumesh Bandara for a while contributed. Ravindra Suryarachi came and went. Dinal Pereira fought hard for his 13. At the end, Manjula Wanyarachi 11 and Laknath Pereira 10. Unbeaten, got them to 105 for 6. 18 extras, that's a big total. That's something Tobacco will have to work on for the games to come. Inam Amin 3 for 19 of his 4, he was very good. Matisha De Silva was accurate enough. Hashan Wijayasekara 2 for 14, bowled well. Amina Madhurangana 4 was for 29. Saman Vijayaratna 4 overs for 16. And Nalasantha Jayawardena finished off well, 2 overs, 1 for 12. Wickets fell at regular intervals in this game. They never really got going in their innings. Right at the top though, It was Kushan Subasinghe who played a few shots. He got them going. He was looking good. There wasn't enough support from the other end. And that was eased through the offside. That was a very good looking shot for 4. That was the first wicket to fall down the leg side. Nirun Buddhasiri. He was caught, well taken by the wicket keeper. Then Sachin Siriwardene, a big swing at that, and he was caught at third man. Oh, that was a drop opportunity. That should have been taken. But Kushan Subasinghe, he hit a 6 as well. He was looking very, very deadly. That was another opportunity, a couple of those gone. But then that was a big swing. He was out clean bowled. Another one wicket fell. Ravindu Surya. Sekara came and went. Kushan Subasinghe, he continued his good work. He was joined by Rumesh Bandara. They two put up a decent partnership. Things were looking good for a while. There were a few opportunities that should have been taken. That was a big wicket in the game. Big moment. Dinal Pereira fought hard for his 13. He was out caught behind. Opportunity for a run out which was missed as well. And towards the end, Manjula and Laknath Pereira fought hard to get them to that 105 for 6. Which probably won't be enough, but you never know. You never know. Anything is possible in cricket, and that's what Ranpath Group have to look at when they come to defend 105 runs. So we will be back in a short while for the run chase. 106 is the target for Ceylon to Baker. Join us in approximately 10 minutes from now.
Right, we are back live for the second innings. So the chase of Ceylon Tobacco needing this is a game between Ranpath and the Ceylon Tobacco Company. Ranpath in the toss batting first. Ended up on 105 for 6. There we see scorecard Kushan Super Singh holding that innings together. 39 of 41. We had Rumesh Bandar at 12 and Dinal Pereira 13 with Manchula remaining not out on 11. That was the bowling figures. Amin did a good job at the start. 3 for 19 of his 4 overs. Vijay Sekhar 2 for 14 and Satyajavadra 1 for 12. Wait a bit of a bother. But 105 for 6 when they ended up. I think they did quite well because they lost 3 quick wickets. Then managed to just lose the 6 wickets for the 20 overs. They couldn't get the ball out of the park on many occasions apart from Super Singh. But anyway, 105 for 6. A new innings. 106 needed. Runs on the board always matters. The fielders getting into their positions. The batsmen are there. Got one slip. Can see a third man. Got the point, the extra cover, then a short extra cover and a mid-off on the offside. You can see some medium pace, or is it spin? Saman Vijayarath, the bowler, is it? No, that's the batsman. Chanit Perra to take strike, left hand with Niron Buddhasiri. Did the opening batting. Niron Buddhasiri has 6 wickets to his credit, 1 for 20. Early days was the opening batsman was out for no score. This time a shot pulls it in there, one bounce into the fence. So to back on their way, not wasting too much of time. That's Chanit Premasiri seeing it short. There is no fielders in that area. Just the one bounce into the fence. It's a good start here. Janitha 117, not out his highest, striking at 104 with 450s and 100, averaging 33. So pretty decent stats for opening bat. Going at over 100 runs, scoring at 33. So he's been amongst the runs and generally does score runs every time he bats. Tobacco will be depending a lot on him. Just keep it there and thereabouts in line with the stumps. And this is what you need to do because no pace, you cannot afford to drop it short. Much better, you can see playing with respect. Required the rate of just 5.3. Don't bother them at the start, but a couple of wickets can make that look daunting. Short outside the off stump. This time Cut beats that diving fielder into the boundary. It goes again. The point fielder couldn't get to it. There's a deep cover. Extra cover fielder, but there was no chance. Here we see it cut into the ground. Just away from him. There was no third man. And it goes into the boundary. So 8 runs off the first over. A good start for Ceylon Tobacco. Just a 98 needed now of 114 deliveries. Janit Premasiri on 8, 60 degrees. Now it will be Saman Vijay Ratna. Oh, look at that strike rate, 164. Decent average of 27, highest of 85 not out. 947 runs. So he is not going to just hang around there. If he's there, he's scoring runs at a brisk pace. Nicely pushed into the covers. There's no... oh, but exciting field here. The cover region is kept open, the extra covers. You can see a short third and a point, and then there's a big gap there. Romesh Bandara, 2 for 14, 10 wickets, economy of 7. This is just a gentle medium pace. Interesting to see that field on the off. There's a big gap there. Generally don't see that at the start of innings. But they've gone with the deep extra cover, so they're leaving that gap open. Problem is then you're just giving that single in that area. Just the one slip. I'm gentle medium pace again. Saman Vijayaratna not being able to time the deliveries, playing a little too early, I would say. That one, oh god, that was well. Wonder why you have a slip. It's going to be out of place because you need that slip standing there close to the wicket keeper. So standing at a second slip goes in between the wicket keeper and that slip fielder into the boundary. Vijay Ratna very lucky to get that boundary, but he'll take it. Tobacco will take it. Don't understand, if you're bowling that line, you should have the slip. You can take those catches. Still standing wide at the same position. If you're standing there, you have to have that coordination with the wicket keeper, asking him to go for anything that's going to that first slip. He can't just stand and watch. The end result will be again driving down the ground for a single. The feeling you get is maybe the wicket keeper is also not that experienced, not a regular wicket keeper. End of the second over, it's 14 for none. So it will be Niron Buddhasiri. Buddha series, that's the correct name. So not a lot of steps. Gripping the ball like an off spinner, but doesn't flight it. Goes down on one knee. Did he get some bat on it? That will run into the boundary. Another force of runs coming thick and fast. Janita Premasiri. In that region, so quite a safe shot. Tries that again. This time the doesn't manage to get bat on ball. The wicket keeper also. Looking at the wicket keeper, the feeling I get is not a regular wicket keeper. Not standing up to the stumps. The movements. Oh, that's again a poor delivery down the leg side. Needed just to get something on it. And that helps Janita Premasiri to another boundary. Premasiri enjoying this. There we see that. He's asking to be hit. Just all he needed to do is get something on it. Gets the feel of the bat into the boundary. Two fours in 3 deliveries. That one outside the off stump. Edged in there, but go along the ground to the third man fielder. Another single to Janita. Moves on to 22 now. Nine runs off this over so far. Wide outside the off stump. Mr. Full toss, he would think end of the third over. It's 23 for none. Janita on strike now. Ramesh Bandara starting his second over. Janita Pera helped himself to 2 boundaries in the previous over. Ramesh, very gentle medium pace, but bowling wicket to wicket. Not easy to get him away. But the problem is, moment he strays the down the leg side on the off, then the batsmen throw their hands at it. Cannot bowl short. There we see going back, pulling it. Will the fielder get to it? Yes, they will. Just the 1 run. push back. So Saman Vijayaratne has been quiet. Just faced the 4 deliveries, just the 1 run. But his part has been doing most of the scoring and facing. He's got to 15 deliveries, 5 boundaries so far. That's 22. This time it goes for a big hit. Misses it completely. Yes, he was looking to go back past the bowler. Time again, lucky inside edge. Just past the stumps. Keeper doing the chasing. Just the 1 run to end that over. 4 was done, it's 25 for none. So the main run scorer Kushan Subasinghe in this first innings, given the ball 2 for 9, economy 5.9, averaging 30, 17 innings, 15 wickets. It's be interesting to see. Okay, so he's bowling leg spin to start off with. The looks of it, we might see a few different deliveries. Yes, with the way he's tossing that ball, definitely leg spin. Will we see him bowl the off spin as well? This time hammered down the ground, and that will, oh, very well fielded, just inside. Saved a couple of runs, is it? Yes. Was it just, yeah, 2 runs? So he saves, Anjana saves 2 for his team. Was he placed in the wrong area? Yeah, because he was placed wide. It was like a wide-ish mid-on. There we see him just managing to put it back in. Now again, the field is quite deep. Easy single. Adjusting his field a bit, asking the field on the leg side to go roundish. Put into the left hand. Can get in the mid on, down to long on. For the right, for the left hand, I think that's the right thing to do. From around the wicket. That is straight to the fielder, so no run. It's been a decent over by Kushan, just the 3 runs. Taking his time. Another dot ball to end the over. 5 overs done, it's 28 for Norris.
So 28 without loss. Oh, that's a good one. Straight away, first ball of the 6th over. Rumesh Bandara picks up a wicket. That was swinging into the right hand. Saman Vijayanaka. That was a good delivery, I'll tell you. You could see a bit of movement, swing in the air. He was looking to play towards mid-wicket, mid-on region, right through the gap, castled. Timely wicket for Ranpath. Saman Vijayaratna departs for 5. Bandara picks up the first wicket. So the new batter walks into the center. Left-hander. If he gets that movement once again to Inam Amin, always an opportunity for an outside edge. She looks a good player, 102 strike rate, decent. Now if he can get that in the right areas, there you go. That's better. Probably a little bit fuller. There's a slip field as well. Make him drive through the offside. Looks that his natural angle is into the right hander, away from the left hander. He's getting a bit of a swing. Throws to the wicket keeper. Pick up a single. Quick run in between the wickets. Current run rate, required run rate, not much of a difference. Ranpad Group, though, didn't get enough runs on the board. They should have probably got to 120, 130. Would have been a very good fight in score. But when you're defending, just 105 runs is not going to be easy. That's a good shot. That's a good shot. With an offer. And Janita puts it away handsomely to the cover region. Didn't try to hit it too hard. All he did was look to get the placement right, as you see, away from the fielder. And a quick outfield here, as we saw 2 days back at the MCA. And the ball is running through very quickly. They need to pick up wickets and wickets quickly. Ranpath, if they are in to stay in this game, try to create some pressure. And I think the key now is Janita. His wicket is going to be very, very important. He's looking good. He's looking threatening. So Ranpad Group have to create some way, some pressure to try and push Ceylon Tobacco onto the back foot. Single on the onside. 6 overs done, 35 for 1. So Kushan Subasingh is bowling his second over. Batted well today. His contribution enabled them to get over that 100-run mark. Can he try and pick up a wicket? He bowled a good first over, just 3 runs. Right arm off spinners, getting it in the right areas. This is good batting. Oh, that was the wicket. They wanted wickets, as I mentioned, at regular intervals. Floated one outside the off stump. Subha Singh goes for the booming drive. Inam Amin got the outside edge, and the wicket keeper. That was a simple chance. Should have taken that one. That was poor wicket keeping. You could see he's not a natural wicket keeper because he's standing behind. Kushan Subha Singh is bowling some right arm off spinners, and the wicket keeper should have been up to the stumps anyway. But he's way behind and still could not hold on to that. Now that's a important part of the game. You could see the way he's standing. He's not a regular wicket keeper. Probably hasn't done a lot of wicket keeping during his time, unfortunately. And you feel for the bowler. 2 overs he's bowled for 7 runs. Subha Singh 7 done, 39 for 1. So 67 needed from 78 balls. So 7 overs, 39 for 1. The young kids, the young girls practicing, showing their skills, their keenness, their talent for the game here at the MCA Cricket Academy, the Indonets, just next to where we are. The morning session up and running. Afternoon session will be coming at as well. It's good to see the girls taking up the game, playing cricket, the sport they love. Experienced coaches here at the MCA for the boys and the girls both. Prasadini Virakodi, former national player, women's national player, in charge of the girls. And we are coming to you live on Sporty.lk. You could log into social media, YouTube, watch these games. One coming to you from Thurston College grounds, one from MCA grounds today. We have 3 more games tomorrow as well. Here from the MCA, from DSN and College grounds, and from St. Joseph's College grounds. All 3 games will be coming to you live tomorrow, Sunday as well. 3 days, a full day of cricket, 2 games per day. Remember, we will be having an afternoon match coming up between Aiken Spence and Metropolitan Group. That match will be coming up after this game is completed. Beautiful looking shot. Janitha standing tall, punching through the line. Once again, is not trying to play expensive cricket, not trying to play unorthodox. Just playing normal cricket, orthodox cricket. Look at that. Standing, playing the bounce really well. Technically correct. And runs on offer, because remember, this is played on matting. So if you play good cricket in shots, there will be value for money. Outfield is quick, shorter boundaries. There is a lot of runs, but you need to play good cricket. This time goes for the pull. Probably not short enough. His eyes lit up there. Janitha. Rumesh Bandar thought he had his man very close to the off stump. They're going at a decent run rate, 5.73, well in course to get these runs. Wickets is what the Ranpath Group need. They had the opportunity, spilled the chance, the wicket keeper. If they can pick up 3-4 quick wickets, that will certainly put to back on the back foot. That may increase the required run rate. Pressure will set in, panic will set in. Anything could happen. Not out of it yet, but they have to find a way to hold on to their catches to pick up wickets. Paddles it away. That's a good shot, I must tell you. That's a good shot. This is what he was trying earlier. He's understood the fielder really well. Picked his spot early. He saw the fielder in the circle. Behind square. Nobody deep. And all he needed to do was get it away from that fielder, and it was 4 runs all the way. That's very well played. He's playing a very good innings here, Janitha. Moved to 38 of just 31 balls. That's all you need when you're chasing a small score. 2 boundaries off the over. Once again a tickle, but the wicketkeeper does well to get his body in line. No damage done. Rumesh Bandara has bowled out 4 overs, 1 for 23. 8 overs done, 47 for 1. Goes to the top. 1 bounce to the fielder. Didn't time it as well. He's lucky he didn't. If not, probably would have gone straight down the throat of that field. You never know. Inam Amin, he's moved to 5. Subha Singh into his 3rd over. It's been very measly. Oh, soon as I said that, what happened there? Pitched outside the matting. That's called a no ball. That's a free hit. That, I think, slipped out of his hand. There you go. He signals the free hit, the umpire. Subha Singh will be disappointed. He tried to bowl the leg spinner, the wrist spinner, and that slipped out completely. He was bowling so well. Just lost it there. Now it's damage control. Shot pulled away. Gets away with it. Just a single. Very, very lucky indeed, Kushan Subha. He was bowling well his off spinners, but he's tried the leg spinner and it hasn't worked for him. That's much better, because they found it difficult to get him away, especially with the 2 left-handers. He should try to concentrate on those off spinners. 50 on the board, 51 now. Saves the scoreboard for the loss of 1 wicket. Played protection. Good thinking by Janita. But there isn't any pace on the ball because Kushan Subha Singh is bowling very slow. So it's unable to get it past the short 3rd very quickly. And it's gone. It's been given. Finally, the wicketkeeper has held down to 1. Subha Singh has got his man. Should have had a wicket in the last over. This time a little bit quicker. Janit Pereira once again looking to run it down towards 3rd man. You could see a quickish delivery. Looking to run it down. Faint nick. The wicketkeeper again was in a bit of a tangle, but manages to hold on to it. Very unorthodox style. Doesn't matter. The wicket has come and it is the set batter. Janit Prema series out for 39 of 36. Struck 8 fours in this innings. It's 51 for 2. The skipper has walked out into the centre. Amila Madhurangana. Experienced there, 51 games. Strike rate decent, 115. Highest of 83. So he has the experience, the capacity as a player, as a batter. And he's off the mark with the misfield. These are free runs. You should keep the bowler or the batter, new batter on strike. The bowler will be unhappy. Should have kept him on strike. He'll be on strike for the next over, but is being given away to get off the mark. 9 overs done, 52 for 2. So 54 more runs, 66 deliveries, 8 wickets in hand. You feel that tobacco on top. But wickets, you never know what will happen. Wickets at regular intervals. So Nirun Buddhika is the bowler. He's bowling his 3rd over. 2 runs of the first delivery. Played late. Hamad on the offside. They're keeping themselves ahead of the required run rate. 49 of 63. Rotating the strike, picking up the ones, the twos. Current run rate is 6 runs per over. So this is good batting, I would say. 6 runs per over already. The SSC, the lights, as you see, the giant towers. There are 5 towers that have been put up. Still work underway, construction underway. The workers doing a lot of work in preparation for the upcoming ICC T20 World Cup here at the SSC. Wonderful pitches. 10 overs done, 58 for 2.
So at the halfway mark, it's 58 for 2. Slow going. Starts off with a wide. Kushan Super Singh bowling his last over in this game. 3 overs, 1 for 13. Current run rate 5.9. Runner driven in the air over the top. That reached the boundary. Yes, it does. Boundary to Amin. Moves on to 13 now of 12. That was right in there in the slot. Just going through with the shot. No fielders in that area. Once again, gain in there, this time on the offside. Fielder comes across. Just the 1 run. Amin on to 15. Amila pretty new. He's on 4. Kushan Super Singh has done relatively well. 1 for 19 in his 4th. Don't forget, he was the top scorer in that first innings. Getting 39. Once again goes in there, this time on the leg. I mean, likes that shot. He likes that drive over the top. Runs coming in this over. They've got 8 runs with that wide. 40 required of 57. Oh, played the wrong line. Ball going on with the arm. Very inside of the delivery. Pretty lucky not to get the stumps rattled. Well, they're pretty confident leaving balls outside the off stump. Amila feels that he has got this wrapped up. And goes down the ground again, this time all along the ground. Just a single. End of the 11th. It's 67 for 2. Players will take a break for drinks and will come back. So we're back after the water break. Will be Amila Madurangana. Goes for a big heave. Will get that one run. Oh no, they're coming back for the second. That was good running. The fielder was also slow to the ball. That's lucked out there. The fielder had to run in from the boundary. Niron then goes big again. So maybe a message coming out during the water break. Try to them to like look for the runs. Try and finish this off. The few overs to spare. That net run rate will come into play during the tournament. So hit over the top of the bowler's head. Just the one run. I mean, looking for the second, but his partner rightfully turning it back. Niron Buddhasiri bowling his final over in this spell. Still to pick up a wicket, and he does now. Just about to say, not yet picked up a wicket, and he does. Draws the batsman forward. Plays all over it. The ball crashes into that leg stump bail. Gave it some air. The batsman was trying, Amila trying to hit it out of the park. Missed it completely. Amila Madhurangana goes back for 8 of 10 deliveries, and it's 71 for 3. New batsman Banuka, left-hander. So now we got 2 left-handers out there. Nicely bowled again, bowling it slower. But Banuka will be off the mark. I mean, calling for that quick run. Really, that message in the water break would have come out saying that to try and finish it as quick as possible. 12 done, it's 73 for 3. Thirty-three of 48. Looks like another left arm from around the wicket. Oh, full toss down the leg side. Anjana Vimukti. I mean, just moving away. Should have hammered that down the leg. That one worked on his pads for a quick single. Again, a full toss. Panuka hammers it down the ground for a single. Left arm medium. That's hammered onto the leg side by Amin. He'll also pick up a single. Oh no, he's coming back for the second. It was a poor bit of fielding. Fielder just running from the boundary. It took his time. The batsman came back for 2. Moved on to 78 for 3. 28 required of 45. Nicely worked in the gap. Third man coming round will pick it up. Takes the batsman to just one. Inam, I mean, he is doing the right thing. 22 of 19. Just not taking any risk. So want to make sure that he gets this game over with that big W. Gets their name. I don't know. That was that should have been fielded by the bowler. That's poor. Can't expect the fielders to stop the runs if the bowler is not doing it off his own bowling. 7 runs so far by Anjana, considered one more delivery. It was driven straight down, not pretty hard, but just missed it completely. This time pulled, shortish. Will be a fielder coming round. Will the batsman come back for the second? Yes, they have. So 2 more runs to end the over. 9 off the first over from Anjana, and it's 82 for 3 after 13. Tinal Pereira, another new bowler into the attack. So maybe Ranpath just trying various options, give all their players a chance. This is their first game. Another medium fast bowler starts off with a wide. Should the 5th bowler been used? So we've seen lots of just gentle medium pace bowlers, not a lot of spinners who have turned the ball in this innings. (22 more required). Tinal trying to push it, pushing it wide out to the off stump. Lucky not to be called a wide. This one slashed over, short extra cover. While running down, won't make it to the boundary, but I'm sure the batsman will come back for the second. I mean, moves on to 26 of 22. Come down to 20 of 39. That will be called another wide. I mean, trying to make room for himself, and did not seeing that going short, but unfortunately the direction was wrong down the leg side. Called a wide. This one pulled, but in one place, so the field almost got to it. Had to bring out a dive, but couldn't. One more run to the total. That was a chance. Again, wide down the offside this time. Now pushing it wide. That action of his falling away and going round the head. 3 wides in this over so far. That time cut away into the covers. Deep extra cover comes around. 1 run added. So 90 up on the board. Oh, these are silly mistakes. Just throwing it wild. No one backing up, and batsman complete another. Bhanuka won't mind that. He moves to 6. That one cut away in there. That might run all the way to the boundary. Yes, it does. Bhanuka, that's what happened now. Give that extra run. Bring on. And then he hits you for a boundary. No fielders in that region. Just crossing the line. After 14, it's 95 for 3. Umpires having a chat. Not sure what it was about. 11 needed of 36. Namin on 27. Namin picking up 3 wickets as well. Anjana Vimukti. Expensive first over, 9 of his first. And starts off with a wide down the leg side. Did that kissing off the ball like Lasith Malinga does. Unfortunately, they delivered nowhere anything like what Lasith Malinga would deliver. That's bowled him. Playing around it. Coming from around the wicket. Coming from over the wicket, the left arm. Bowling it at the stumps. And Amin trying to play a cross-batted shot. Missed it completely. And has his stumps castled. There we see. Gentle medium. Yes. Big gap between the bat and a bad bat. Coming from cover region. Because he was trying to look at working it towards the leg. Has to pay the penalty for it. Gone for 27 off 24. Still, is there a chance? Is there a twist in the tail for Ranpath? Got the set batsman 96 for 4 in the 15th. Right hander coming in. Now we'll have a left hand right hand combination. Won't be easy for Anjana. Will we see him bowling from over the wicket, or will he come round the wicket to the right hander? Ten runs required. Shehan Rodrigo. 298 runs, 50 not out is highest. So he can handle the bat, striking at 90, averaging 15. just the 25 games, so he also can handle the bat. Just around 10 runs needed. Coming around the wicket this time, but bad a misfield there. Not sure how they can misfield when the ball comes to you so slow. Just the one run. So Sheehan off the mark. He's on one. The Banuka comes on strike. Plays it with a dead bat, but batsman crossover for a quick single. 8 to win now. Can they finish it off in this over? 3 deliveries left. 8 runs to win. Line with the stumps. Sheehan just defends it. Gives it the charge. Another wicket down. Sheehan Rodrigo goes, and Anjana Vimukti has picked up his second. Like I said, is there a twist in this game? One can bring out 2, and that's what has happened. Pulled it straight into. He found the fielder basically. All the field had to do is just make sure he held on to it. This is getting interesting. One more wicket here, and Ranpath will surely think they had that have this game in hand. Sheehan Rodrigo gone for 1. Caught Tinal Pereira, bowled Anjana Vimukti, and it's a 98 for 5. Hashan Wijayasekara, the new batsman. Just need to see how his stats will be. Well, he has 250s to his name, averaging 25, striking at 120. Definitely can handle the bat. Anjana just keeps it tight. That's the end of the 15th over. It's 98 for 5.
So 8 needed. Plenty of deliveries. 5 overs remaining. 30 deliveries, but just the 2 wickets in hand. 5 wickets in hand, beg your pardon. You never know what could happen. For that 8 runs, 2 wickets went in that over. Cricket is a game of uncertainty. Tobago just putting some pressure on themselves with some poor batting, poor shot selection. Just adding extra pressure. A poor delivery. The first ball by the skipper. Sajid the Sirideva. Down the leg side. Full toss. Easy as it gets. Banuka just clipping it away. Now when you're defending just 8 runs, you cannot bowl there. with your field in the circle as well. What was the skipper doing? So 1 hit away from a win. Their first game of the tournament for Tobacco. First game for Ranpath as well. They'll have a lot of work to do when they get back to try and reorganize themselves before they come back next week. The games played on the weekends, this F division. We have more games tomorrow, of course, coming up. But teams not involved today will be coming up tomorrow as well. So a few things to be seen also for Tobacco. They will have to probably work on their fielding. Their bowling looked good. Maybe those extras they conceded. Again down the leg side. It's coming round the wicket, angling it into the left hand. There's 2 runs required for victory. Going to be a convincing victory, and getting the runs quickly will help their net run rate. We never know how it will affect towards the end of the tournament. Might be very important. Hit into the outfield. Should come back for 2 if they run quick. Yes, they do. That's the end of the game. They're home and dry. Win by 5 wickets. Ceylon Tobacco beat in Ranpad Group in this all-important game. They get there with 4.2 overs to spare, 5 wickets in hand. The scoreboard hasn't been updated. That's why the umpires are waiting, but it's gone and dusted. Yes, there you go. Banuka 19 of 11. Hashan didn't get a chance to get off the mark. Convincing a win at the end for this Tobacco team. As they shake hands, we would like to remind you Aiken Spence will be taking on Metropolitan Group. That match is coming up next. In approximately around 1 hour's time, we'll have play in that game as well. And disappointing for Ranpath Group. They won the important toss, but just could not make enough runs on the board. We'll take you through the scorecard. As the clock shows us 12:30. There you see Janitha Premasiri. I thought he was looking really good. Played some good shots. 39 of 36. Saman Vijayaratna didn't get going. Inam Amin had a bit of luck. Was dropped, but went on to make a good 27. Amila Madhurangana, the captain, didn't last long. Panuka De Silva saw them through. Shihan Rodrigo came and went. And Vijay Sekara was unbeaten. 7 extras in that 15.4 overs. Nurin Buddhisiri 1 for 29, 1 for 23 to Rumesh Bandara to the opening bowlers. Kushan Subhasingha, he bowled well. There was a chance dropped off him as well. Anjana Vimukti 2 for 12 of his 2 overs. Expensive one from Dinal Pereira and just 4 deliveries from the skipper Sirideva. Take a look at the highlights. Janitha Premasiri opened the batting with Saman Vijayaratna. The left-hander, he looked very impressive. Started off in grand style. That was a loose delivery. And he played some very good shots, Janitha Premasiri. Had a bit of luck, but then luck goes your way when you play positively. He was looking very, very promising at the start of the innings. And there was some poor bowling, mind you. Those were loose deliveries with the fine leg in the circle. You cannot be bowling there. Excellent caught and bowled. That was that wicket to fall. Saman Vijayaratna was bowled. And that brought in Inam Amin. And he had his fair share of luck. But put up a very good partnership. That was Amin and Janitha Premasiri, the 2 left-handers who batted very positively. And that was that wicket of Janitha Premasiri was out. Loose shot at the end. Will be disappointed. Should have got a half century. Amin continued. And for a brief moment, they came back into the game. That was a poor shot by Amila Madhuranga, the skipper. He was out clean bowled. That was another opportunity to be taken. Amin was joined by Banuka De Silva. And that was the wicket of Inam Amin, bowled by Anjana Vimukti. Soon after that, Shian Rodrigo came and went. Vimukti picked up his second wicket, 2 in 2. And to finish it off, Bhanuka De Silva picking up a boundary. And then finishing it off with 2 runs towards the end. So they'll be happy with their performance. They were confident. They wanted to restrict the opposition to 100. They did that. 106 was the target. And they've got there with just over 4 overs remaining. So Ranpath 105 for 6 after electing to bat. Subha Singh batted well for his 39. Dinal Pereira 13. Bandara 12. Inam Amin 3 for 19. He's had a good game. Ashan Wijayasekara picked up 2. Lasantha Jayawardena 1. Chasing down the target in 15.4 overs. Premasiri 39. Amin once again with the bat 27. Bhanuka De Silva 19. 2 wickets to Vimukti. He bowled well. Buddha Siri and Bandara picking up 1 wicket apiece. Tobacco, Ceylon Tobacco Company PLC winning by 5 wickets. So we will be back in approximately 1 hour's time. Join us for the live coverage when Metropolitan Group take on Aiken Spence in that next game.